everyone, welcome back to my channel. So recently I made another purchase to fragrance.net where I get all my perfume. I was initially going to do a perfume haul, and then I decided it would be more beneficial just to share my collection. It's been like 6 or 7 months since I bought any new perfume. You guys, I am rubbish at describing the scents, and according to my friend Julie, me just saying it smells good is not helpful to anyone. So I'm going to, as I'm talking about the perfume, I'm going to briefly hold up the perfume, tell you what it is, whether or not I like it, and then on the screen I'm going to put the fragrance notes. That way if you're interested in certain scents, then you know that you might like it. Also, I have a lot of perfumes, so I'm just going to kind of go through quickly. I don't want to dwell too long on each perfume. Okay, so the first one I have, this one is Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs. This one I bought not last year, but the year before. I bought this at Ulta. It was when I first started getting into perfumes. I really didn't know anything about perfumes, and I didn't know about fragrance.net yet. So I bought this at Ulta at full price, and I also bought Clinique Happy at, together, and it was over like $200 something. So Marc Jacobs, I like it. I don't love it. It's definitely not my favorite. I wouldn't repurchase it. I think the bottle's pretty. I think Marc Jacobs has really nice, beautiful packaging, but I don't love it, and I definitely wouldn't repurchase it. And then Clinique Happy, I also like. It's got a nice crisp scent, but it does not last long on the skin at all. So I would only wear this if I was going somewhere very quickly, like just running to the store real quick and didn't need to have my scent linger, because this definitely does not last, and I would not repurchase that either. Okay, then I have Moschino Fresh Couture. I got this off of fragrance.net. This was really just a novelty purchase. I think the packaging is so cute. I love the scent. It's very crisp. It's fresh. It is a eau de toilette and not a perfume, which I knew that going into it. So I would not repurchase this just because it does not last at all. But when I'm going through it, I am actually using this, so I can see myself using this up. And when I do use it up, I'm gonna just repurpose the bottle because I think it's so cute. So I think it's very nice as a novelty purchase. I wouldn't have spent full price for this. This is like $60 something at Sephora. I would not have spent that much money on this perfume. Okay, then I got Bora Bora. I got this one because of my friend Lindsay from Lady in the Truck. She mentioned this in one of her perfume videos as being an old time favorite that she wanted to retry. I like this one. It's clean, it's fresh, it smells good. Nothing bad to say about this. It's not one of my most reached for perfumes, but I do like it. Okay, and this is one of my very favorites. This is Pure Poison Dior. This is a very beautiful, grown-up, sexy perfume. I love this one. It's one of my top favorites. I'll link below my video that I did, my last perfume video that I did, my top 5 perfumes. This is one of my top 5s. I love it. I would definitely repurchase this. Not at full price because it's very expensive, but I would definitely repurchase this from fragrance.net, which is where I got it. Okay, this one, Jimmy Choo Illicit Flower. I got this one pretty much just because I wanted like a grown-up fancy perfume, and this one had really good reviews. I don't think I'd really smelled this. I like this one. I don't love it. It's one of those perfumes where if I don't think about it, then it's not on my mind. I'm not thinking about it. I don't really remember what the scent ever smells like until I wear it, and then I'm like, okay, I like this, but it's not something that, ooh, I want to wear, Illicit Flower today. It's just something, as I'm looking over my perfumes, trying to grab something I haven't worn in a while, I'm like, okay, I'll wear that. But it's not something that I would repurchase. It's not something that is a standout to me. Okay, and then I have Taylor Swift Wonderstruck. This is my oldest perfume. It's down to here. I love this one. It's so soft and feminine and fruity and floral, and I love it. I've had it forever. I should probably get rid of this and get a new bottle, and I would definitely repurchase this because I love it. Even though it's kind of geared towards a younger crowd, I still love it. It's fresh, it's beautiful, and I would repurchase it. In fact, I love it so much I actually have a roller ball, so whenever I wear that, I bring my roller ball with me, and then when this runs out, I just fill it up from the full-size bottle. Okay, then I have Gucci Bamboo. This one, I like it. I don't love it. It's not a favorite. I think it smells nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not overpowering. It's not, cloying or anything like that. It's a perfume for me that's just there. I like it. I don't love it. So assuming I ever ran out of this ginormous bottle, which I never will, I wouldn't necessarily repurchase it, but it's not something that I'm going to declutter because I do enjoy it. Okay, this one, this is Bora Bora by Terrymoogler, I guess. This one smells so good. It's so unique. I got this one because it's supposed to be a sister to Alien, which is also a very, very unique perfume. I really enjoy this one. It does smell very similar to Alien. They're different, but they're very similar. They don't share any of the same notes, but this is definitely a very strong, unique perfume. So if you're not into interesting and unique, I don't think you would like this. I personally really enjoy it. I like Alien better, but I do like this one. And the packaging, like, look at that. It's a beautiful emerald heart. I mean, it's gorgeous, but you know, packaging isn't everything. Okay, then I have Gucci Flora. Yeah, Gucci Flora. This one is another one that's kind of forgettable. I like it when I'm wearing it. I don't necessarily think about it. It's not anything that I would want to rush out and repurchase. I'm not going to declutter it because I do like it. It's just not something that stands out in my mind as a favorite. Okay, then I have Fiore by Vince Camuto. This is another one that doesn't necessarily stand out. I don't love it. I don't dislike it by any means. It's not a favorite. I think it's nice. It's lovely. It's fresh and crisp and, you know, smells good. It's just, sorry, Julie. It smells nice. It's just not anything that I'm going to particularly reach for over anything else. I do wear it just, you know, in an effort to, you know, but an effort to wear all my perfumes. It's just not anything that I particularly love. Okay, and then this one, C by Giorgio Armani. I got this one. I've heard a lot of people talking about this as being one of their favorites. I think a couple years ago I saw Kathleen Lights was talking about this perfume as being one of her top favorites. I don't know, you guys. I kind of think it's overrated. I like it. Again, I don't love it. I think it smells nice. It's not overpowering. It's not, you know, it's not too strong. It's just not anything that I think of as, oh, I want to wear that. But when I do wear it, I enjoy it. I think it lasts for a pretty good time. It's just not anything special, in my opinion. Okay, and this one, Lovestruck by Vera Wing. This one, first of all, the packaging is beautiful. It's huge though, you guys. I wish it was a lot smaller. It was taking up a lot of space. It looks like I've hardly even used it, but I have, and I do enjoy this one. I think it's pretty. It's soft. It's not very long lasting, but it doesn't fade away instantly. It's a perfume that I do enjoy wearing, but it's not a favorite. But I would reach for something. I would reach for like this over, you know, like Gucci Flora. So I like it. It's just not a favorite, but it's higher up on my likes list. This is Burberry Brit for her. This one I enjoy quite a bit. This one just smells very, I don't know, it's beautiful, it's fresh, it's clean, it's kind of floral, but it's not overpowering, and it smells very lovely. I like the packaging. It's very streamlined. It's cute with the, you know, plaid. I would repurchase this one, assuming I ever went through it. I do really like this one. Okay, this one, Versace Bright Crystal. I got this one because of Lindsay from Lady in the Truck. She was saying how whenever she has like Ulta points or like gifts with purchases, she always will pick up like a small size of these. So I decided to get this last year. I really like this one. This one it's very feminine. It's got a beautiful scent. It's not overly long lasting on my skin, but it does last. I think it's pretty. The packaging is beautiful. I would repurchase this, assuming I ever ran out of it. I like this one. Okay, this one's Alien. This is one of my very favorites. This is a repurchase. This is one of the ones that I just bought. Packages came in a couple days ago. This one, I love this, you guys. It's so unique. It's so interesting. It's just, I've never smelled anything similar to this. It's so beautiful. The packaging is beautiful. I had a little small one that I bought last year. It was one of those little dabbers, and I filled up one of these atomizers, and then I used it up. So when the atomizer was empty, I repurchased this. This I would definitely repurchase again. I love it. It's interesting. It's unique. It's just, I love it. Okay, and this is Fancy by Jessica Simpson. This one I really enjoy. This one has caramel as one of the base notes. I bought this because it had caramel and I was interested in how it smells. I believe this also has vanilla. I want to say it has vanilla. The combination is just so good. It's rich, it's feminine, it's beautiful. I really love this one. I wouldn't have expected this from like a celebrity perfume, but I really enjoy that one. Same with this one. This one my son picked out for me during that video I did where my kids pick my perfumes. This is Beyonce Heat. This one is very complex. It has a lot of different notes in it. And the combination, you would think it would be extremely complex and just over the top, but it's not. Somehow they all work together. It's very beautiful. It's not overpowering. It's not too strong. It's just really, really lovely. I really enjoy this one. I like the packaging. It's a little hard to use because the bottom is, base heavy and the top is skinny. It's a little hard to use, but that's not going to stop me from using this. I really enjoy this. My oldest son picked this one out. He did a good job. And this is one of my favorites. This is Michael Kors Wonderlust. This one, before I started buying perfumes, every time I would go to Ulta, I would smell this, and it just smelled so good. And then I finally picked it up at Fragrance Net last year. I love it. It's so grown up. It's beautiful. It's fresh. Not fresh in like a citrusy way, but just like it's just gonna wake you up. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's one of my favorites. I think it's very, sleek and just beautiful, and I would definitely repurchase this one. It's a favorite. Okay, this one, I finally picked this one up this year. I think I got it in January. I believe this was, I got in January. Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. Everyone has been raving about this perfume for years. It's been a favorite, cult favorite, I believe. This is very, very strong. It's very floral. At first smell, it is very strong, almost overpowering, but I feel like this is one of those perfumes that you spray it on and it's almost as if you spray too much, but then within just a little bit of time, it kind of softens out and it's not quite as overpowering. In the beginning though, it can be very overpowering. You have to wait to let it settle, and then it's very beautiful. I don't think this is for everyone. If you're not into strong florals, you wouldn't like this, but I really like it. Okay, and then this one, my youngest son picked out in the Kids Pick My Perfume. This one is Girl of Now by Elie Saab. This is one of my favorites at the moment. This smells so good. It's got almond in it, and I forget what else, but it smells so good. I really, really love this one. Pretty packaging. I'm so glad my son picked this out for me because I would never have picked this. I wouldn't have even thought of it, but it's one of my favorites right now. I don't know if it's the almonds, I don't know, but it's lovely. I really, really enjoy this one. Okay, and this one is Chloe. This is one of the ones that I just purchased. I'm actually wearing this one today. It's been on for a few hours and I can still smell it. So it does have longevity. I can't tell yet how I feel about it. I know that I like it. I don't know if this is gonna, be one of my favorites, but I do really enjoy it so far. Hasn't had any bad reactions to my skin. It smells pretty good from what I can tell so far. Okay, and this is Marc Jacobs Decadence. So I kept smelling this one at Sephora and Ulta. Really, really loved it. The packaging is just over the top, dramatic, and just gorgeous. But I gotta be honest, you guys, the more I wear this, the more I love the packaging more than the perfume. I do really enjoy the perfume. I think it's nice. It's very, they have a couple different versions. There's one that's like a more soft floral version, and then there's one that's more spicy. This one is the spicy version. I forget what what note is in it that makes it spicy. I can't remember. But it's almost too spicy for me. I do enjoy it. I think it's nice. It's again one of those perfumes that when you first spray it, it's very almost overpowering. It's very, very spicy. It's very in your face. And then once it settles, it gets better. But I don't know. because when I kept trying it at Sephora, I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I mean, I'm smelling it now. I like it. It's a strong perfume. It's a perfume that you have to get used to. It's definitely not a subtle perfume. It's a statement perfume. Let's put it that way. It's a statement. I like it. I think I like the packaging more than I like the perfume, but I do like the perfume. Don't know that I would repurchase it, but I will definitely keep the packaging. I wish I had it in I wish it came in a smaller bottle on Fragrance Net, but it only came in the large size. Okay, and this is one of my very favorites. This is Black Opium Nuit Blanche by YSL. One of my very favorites. I love this perfume. It is so gorgeous. Everyone says it smells like coffee. I don't necessarily smell coffee. It's just a very rich, beautiful vanilla. I don't remember if it has vanilla in it. You'll see on the screen if it has vanilla in it, but it's beautiful, it's rich, it's gorgeous. It's elegant. I would say it's probably like a nighttime perfume. The packaging is beautiful. I really, really love this one. It's definitely one of my top favorites. It's not overpowering, but it's unique and it's interesting, but it's not overpowering or strong, say the way like Alien is unique and somewhat overpowering if you're not into those types of scents. This one I think a lot of people would enjoy. Okay, then I have Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. This one I got kind of on a whim. I was kind of afraid to get it because, you know, when I think of Viva La Juicy, I think of like, you know, like a younger crowd, like it's geared towards teenagers. But I don't know, you guys, it smells so beautiful. I don't remember what the scents are, but it's almost, I don't know. Sorry, Dakota. I don't know. It's beautiful. I love the packaging. I think it smells really good. I'm very glad that I took a chance on this and that I, you know, bought it despite what my preconceived thoughts were on this perfume. Okay, this one, Trésor Midnight Rose by Lancôme. My husband picked this out when we did my kids and husband picked out my perfume unboxing that I did back in January. This one is so beautiful, you guys. This is definitely a grown-up perfume. It's like a nighttime perfume. It's got rose in it, which I was a little hesitant about when I saw what it was, because I don't like rose. I think rose is too cloying for me. But this one, with whatever else is in it, I think it's got violet in there. I don't remember. I think it's violet and rose and something, maybe like iris or something. But the combination is just so beautiful. It smells so good. It's not overpowering. It's definitely a beautiful, feminine, maybe like a special occasion perfume. I love it. I think it's beautiful packaging. Assuming I ever ran out of this, which, you know, I won't, I would repurchase this. Okay, and this one is Coach Flora or Floral. Floral or Flora, I can't remember because it's not anywhere in the packaging. I got this because of Lindsay from Lady in the Truck when she did her most recent perfume video. It's been like a few months by now. She was saying this was one of her favorites. I want to say she'd repurchased it, something like that, but it's been one of her favorites, so I got it. This one, you guys, I wore it the other day and I sprayed it on and it smelled beautiful. It's got this gorgeous, I don't know, it's just got this gorgeous scent. And then like half an hour later, I couldn't smell it at all. It's like I couldn't even remember, did I put perfume on? Like, I'm pretty sure I put perfume on. And so I resprayed it, you know, everywhere. I thought maybe I just didn't put enough. I put a lot more on. And then again, within like an hour, I couldn't smell it. So this is one of those perfumes that I would only wear if I was just quickly, you know, running out for just a quick errand or just, you know, hanging around the house. I think it smells good, but I wouldn't repurchase it simply because it's just not long lasting at all. Like within half an hour and I can't even smell it. That's craziness. Okay, then I finally picked up, what is this called? Laviette Belle, I believe this was called. This one has been on everyone's favorites for a very long time. I decided to get the 2019 holiday packaging. It's got these little like frosted look to it. It's got this cute little bow. This, I haven't worn this one yet, but from what I've smelled, and I had smelled this one at Sephora, so this wasn't necessarily a blind purchase. I'd smelled it before, and it smells so beautiful. I'm gonna have to wear this, you know, actually wear it to see how I like it, because a lot of times I'll smell a perfume and I think it smells beautiful, but then you don't really know until you spray it on, because it smells differently. Obviously, you know, it mixes with your body chemistry, it smells different. But from what I can smell and from what I remember when I, you know, sprayed it on in Sephora, I did enjoy this, and I do think that I'm gonna like it, but I don't know yet because I haven't worn it. Okay, a few more, guys. We're almost done. This one my son picked out for me during this most recent purchase. No one else, my husband or my other son, they didn't want to pick anything out for me. They were just like, I don't want to. So, but my youngest son, he really wanted to. So he picked this one out for me. This has a really weird name. It's BCBG Maxazeria is the brand name. It's so bizarre. It's all one word. But then this is Bone Chic. This one, first of all, I think the packaging is pretty. Maybe a little cheap looking. This, you know, spins around. I'm not a fan of that. I like the bottle. I don't necessarily like the top. I think it's kind of cheap looking. But the scent, you guys, wow, this is so beautiful. It's like, it's fruity, it's floral, but not in an overpowering way. It's like a very soft, fruity floral. Not soft as in, you know, you're not going to smell it. You definitely smell it. I wore this the other night because I really wanted to see how it smelled. I had smelled it through the bottle and it smelled so good. I really wanted to wear it, so I wore it to bed the other night. And then I kept smelling it on my wrist. I could smell it anytime I would move. It smelled really beautiful. This one, I am so glad my son picked this out because I would never have picked this. And it's beautiful. I love it. I would definitely repurchase this. Okay. And then I have this one, and then the rest are just little spray bottles, and roller balls. Okay, this one is La Petite Robe Noir by Guerlain. Yeah, Guerlain. So I picked this one because my friend Julie had a Guerlain perfume, I guess like a couple weeks ago, I guess. And it sounded really nice. So I went on Fragrance Net. I was making a purchase, so I decided to purchase this. And I sent her a picture, and she said, no, that's not this one. She said, no, that's not the one that I got. The one that she had, I think, was green. The packaging is all so very similar. They all have the little black dress in the back. And they were named the same, but there's like different versions of it. Like some, I don't know. It was very confusing. I had a hard time finding the one that she got. And when I finally found the one that she got, and I compared the notes on that one to the notes on this one, I had a feeling I would like the notes on this one better. So I got this one instead. And this one, I haven't worn this one yet, but this smells amazing. I sprayed it on my arm, but the other night when I was, before I took my shower, it smells amazing. From what I remember, this, when I was, you know, writing down the notes so I could put them on the screen. I believe this one has licorice and raspberry. And the combination of the licorice and the raspberry is just so beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to wear this one. I hope it smells good on my skin because in the bottle it smells amazing. Okay, and then I have my rollerball, Wonderstruck Taylor Swift. Then I have, this is Reb La Fleur by Rihanna. I had the bottle, and the bottle was kind of similar to this, but a lot longer, but the base was very like base heavy, and then the top was very tall and skinny. It was very hard to use, and you had to hold it with two hands because that's how awkward it was. And I was never wearing it because it was just so awkward to use. I didn't want to declutter it though because the perfume smelled beautiful. So I had an empty one of these atomizers, and so I filled it up, and then the bottle I put in my linen closet. That's where I put all my overflow, like lotions and body washes, things like that. So I put that in my linen closet so that I can actually wear this, and I've been wearing this, and you guys, it's so beautiful. I thought there's caramel in this one, but I actually don't remember what's in this one. I think there might be coconut in this one, but it's masked by everything else, and it's not an overpowering scent. I believe this one has coconut in it. Let me see. Yeah, so this one has violet, vanilla, and coconut. So the violet and the vanilla is just so beautiful. You don't smell the coconut, and it's beautiful. I love it. I'm so glad that I finally put it in an atomizer, so I'll actually get more use out of this. Okay, and then this one is Lolita Lamp Lampcree, something like that. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. This one, you guys, I got the small size last year because it has licorice in it, and I never really smelled perfume with licorice, and I was kind of curious, but it's very expensive. So I got it, and then I poured it into here because it was one of those little dabber things, and I hate those. This smells so beautiful, you guys. It's, you know what, actually, this, when I smelled this, instantly kind of reminded me of Lolita because they both have licorice in them. I think the other notes are different, but they're kind of similar. So I kind of want to compare the two to see if they're similar enough that I wouldn't need to repurchase this. But this is so unique, you guys. I don't like this spray one. You have to, I don't know, how does the top come off? I always have a hard time getting just the top. Oh, there you go. Oh, that smell. Yeah, it smells, it's so unique. It's so interesting. It's definitely expensive though, so you have to know that you're gonna like licorice to like this, to want this perfume. It smells very beautiful. I'm gonna compare the two, and if they're different enough, the next time I make a purchase, I would probably repurchase this because it's very beautiful. Okay, and this one, this is Juliette Has a Gun, and this is I got this, I think I got it this year, like maybe like January, February. It was before, you know, isolation, everything. I got this when I went to the mall. The mall, like the actual indoor mall, is like 35 minutes away from my house. I rarely go there. I go there like once or twice a year, like 2 or 3 times a year. Because, you know, our huge outdoor shopping center is, you know, 5 minutes away. So I never really go to the mall. But I was at the mall and I went to Sephora and I was looking at these perfumes. My friend Julie was saying how she likes Juliette Has a Gun, you know, the brand. And they're expensive though, but I saw they have not roller balls, like the spray bottles. So I got this one. This one is so interesting. It's beautiful. It's got, I think it has raspberry in it. I think it has like raspberry and maybe some kind of flowers, maybe like iris. It's very beautiful. It smells so good. I think this one also has patchouli in it, which I hate patchouli, the essential oil, but whatever else is in it completely masks the patchouli and it just smells beautiful. It's interesting. I haven't worn it enough to really have like solid opinions on it, but I do enjoy it and I'm actually interested in getting a couple more. I almost purchased some from Fragrance Net. They're on Fragrance Net now when I made this most recent purchase, but I had too many other perfumes that I was getting and it was already way too much money. Okay, this is a little 100-point perk that I got from Sephora. This is Toka Gia. This one, I've only worn a couple times. I think I've only worn it once. I've smelled it several times. I think I've only worn it once. First of all, I hate the rollerball. So from what I remember and what I'm smelling right now, it smells really nice. It's beautiful. It smells really good. I don't remember how long it lasts on the skin. I'm going to have to, you know, wear this a few more times. This one is also on Fragrance Net. So if I ever, you know, wanted to purchase this like full size, assuming I ever, you know, go through this, I would purchase it from Fragrance Net. Okay, one more, you guys, and then I'm going to show you a few declutters. So this one is Replica by the Fireplace by Mason Margiela? I can't tell if that's an L or an A. Margiela. Anyways, guys, I love this so much. These replica perfumes are meant to mimic like memories, you know, like scent memories, things like that. This one smells exactly like a fireplace. It's so smoky, it's woodsy, it's beautiful. It's definitely a fall scent. It's so gorgeous. You smell exactly like a campfire. This is one of my top favorites. It's a Toilette, which I held off on buying this for so long because these fireplace replica perfumes are so expensive. And it's a Toilette. It was like $150 or I forget, like just really, really expensive for a Toilette. And they don't have these on Fragrance Net, and they never had the roll balls or the spray bottles. And then finally last year, I think I either got this in the winter of last year. I think so. I think I got it in the winter of last year, or I got it early this year. But I think I got it like in the fall, winter of last year, because I think I wore it throughout the fall. They finally had these, and I snatched up $30 for this. I mean, it's still expensive, but you guys, it's so beautiful. It smells so good. Look how much I've already used up. So I would definitely repurchase this. It's gorgeous, and I love it. Okay, guys, that was everything. So I'm going to very quickly show you some that I'm decluttering. This one was just a little alien sample. I tried using it, but it's so tiny and awkward that it's weird, so I'm just gonna throw that out. This was another 100-point perf that I got from Sephora. This one was Toca Florence. This one I don't like. I mean, I've only worn it once, and I can already tell, like, just smelling it, I don't like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. This one, this is Angel by Terrymoogler. I'm almost done with it. It's down to there. This was another one of the small ones that I got that came in a little dabber, so I put it into the atomizer. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's very, again, it's like Alien, how it's very strong and somewhat unique, but I don't like it. I don't love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. I mean, I almost used it all up anyway, so I just won't ever repurchase. This one is an empty Alien. This was full. I had the little small one. I put it in here. I used it up. So I will refill this from this, and that will be my travel perfume, or if if I ever go out, I can just throw this in my purse. Okay, and then I have these two, Apple and Blossom by DKNY. It used to be a double-ended roller ball, and then I depotted them. Is it depotting? Decanting? Maybe it would be decanting. Put them in these little spray bottles. These are so old. I've had them for so long, and I still don't wear them. I don't know. Apple, I mean, Apple smells good. It's very fresh and like very crisp. And then Blossom smells good too. I never find myself reaching for either one of these, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. Okay, and then these two, I was kind of afraid to get rid of these because my sons picked them out for me during that unboxing, one from each of them. The first one is Mambo by, I think, Liz Claiborne. I don't know. I don't like this one. It has ylang ylang in it, and I think it has like ginger, like spicy ginger. I could have sworn there's coconut in here, but I don't remember. I don't remember. But it's just, first of all, I don't like ylang ylang. I have a lot of perfumes that have ylang ylang in it that I do really enjoy and love, but whatever else is in them masks ylang ylang. But like ylang ylang, the essential oil, I don't like. And this one has ylang ylang and ginger, and the combination, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I'm definitely gonna declutter that one. And then this one is one of the worst perfumes, you guys. Oh my god. This one is 273. My youngest son picked this one out. This is the one that looks like a candy corn. This one, I couldn't even tell you what's in it because when you spray it, all you smell is powder. Like, it's so powdery. It's like that one that I got rid of last year. The Revlon something cologne, that Sierra cologne or something like that everyone has been raving about. Not everyone, but all the reviews were like, oh, this is my favorite perfume for the last 40 years. That one was so powdery. This one is even worse, but I felt so guilty because my son picked it out. But I had him smell this the other day, and he said, oh my god, that smells putrid, throw that in the trash. So I have my son's permission to throw this in the trash. So alright guys, that was everything. Let me know down below what some of your favorite perfumes are, if you have any recommendations for perfumes that are must-haves that you think I need to try. Thank you guys if you stuck through this whole video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Okay guys, I wanted to show you how I store my perfumes. This is in my closet. I have my bookshelf, and I have this spice rack that I got from the Container Store. It like elongates, so you can have two sections, and each one has 3 tiers. I've seen this recently at Walmart, one that's pretty much the same thing. So I keep the taller ones in the back, like the taller and the more bulky ones, and then these ones right here, kind of like the more pretty ones. This one with that yellow flower top, I decided to take the top off because it was too wide. It kept blocking everything, so I decided to just take it off, and I kind of like the way it looks a lot better without the top anyways. And then over here, this is just my little cup that I keep the roller balls and the little spray bottles. And then I'm almost out of room perfume. I can get probably one more purchase, and then I think that's going to be it for perfume because I don't have any more room, and I really don't want to have to rearrange things to try to make room. So you guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.